So I'd like to know your thoughts, specifically if you have some ambivalence because of future regulation with pharmaceutical companies.
Well, if we could buy a group of leading pharmaceutical companies at a below market multiple, I think we'd do it in a second. And we had the opportunity to do that in that 1993 period, as you mentioned, and we didn't do it. So we did blow it, because clearly the pharmaceutical industry as a whole has done very well, and it has some of the threats that you enumerated in terms of regulation and so on. But you know, every industry has some problems, and the pharmaceutical industry has enough going for it that the threats you name should not cause, in my view, should not cause the securities to sell at a depressed multiple, which they did. Now, that's no longer the circumstance. We don't like, you know, we're not going to buy them at present prices, but you know, at least I think they're very, you know, as a group, they're good businesses. I do think it's very hard to pick out the winner, you know. So if I did buy them, I would buy a group of the leading companies, but I wouldn't be buying them at these prices. Charlie?
Yeah, I would argue that the pharmaceutical industry has done more good for the customers than almost any other industry in America. It's just fabulous what's been invented in my lifetime, starting with all the antibiotics that have prevented so much death and so much family tragedy. And I think the country has been very wise to have a system where the pharmaceutical companies can make almost obscene amounts of money. I think we've all been well served by the large profits in the pharmaceutical industry.